Dear audience, hello and welcome back to this new lecture and this series of lectures dedicated to the demystification of the Agile practice guide. So today is lecture number 3 in the implementation of Agile approach, which will discuss the creation of Agile environment, how to create Agile environment. We'll start by embracing an Agile mindset, and we have some questions in mind, like how can the project team embody Agile principles? What can be delivered quickly to garner early feedback for subsequent cycles? How can the team maintain transparency? What tasks can be deprioritized to focus on high priority items? Like this, prioritization is very important in all projects. We have to prioritize our tasks and focus on the 20% high priority tasks. This doesn't mean that we have to ignore the other 80%. But we have to emphasize and focus more on the most important 20% tasks. Then how can a servant leadership approach enhance the team's goal achievement? So let's start by this empowering teams through servant leadership, which is an important topic in Agile. So servant leaders are a core in this Agile approach. So servant leaders have a list of responsibilities, okay, and servant leaders should prioritize the following. The first thing is the purpose, okay. So what will be the purpose of what we are doing? The purpose would be to collaborate with the team to define the project's purpose, aligning everyone's efforts towards the collective goal. The collective goal, which is set for the project. So everyone's effort is aligned towards this collective goal of the project. Then people, this is related to people, and they should foster an environment conducive to individual success, encouraging contributions from all team members. So they should avail a conducive environment for the team members so that they feel their individual success, and this will encourage them to contribute for all. All of them to contribute for the achievement of the goals or the collective goal of the project. Then the process, okay. So they should focus on outcomes, okay, what we get as an outcome rather than rigid adherence to processes. So instead of just adhering to the sequence of processes, they should focus on the final outcomes. So the Agile teams should deliver finished value frequently, and this is the main thing, not the processes themselves, but the product, the value. Okay, and this should happen frequently and reflect on their product and process to adapt and improve. Every time they improve what they are doing. Then the characteristics of servant leadership. So effective servant leadership includes the promotion of self-awareness, active listening, which is very important. We should listen to our team members. This should be done actively. Then serving team members, if we promote self-awareness, if we are active listeners as leaders, then we can serve our team members. supporting personal growth, which is very important for every team member, coaching rather than controlling, to be a good coach and mentor, not just a manager or someone who's controlling. Then creating a safe, respectful, and trusting environment so that the team members would feel that everything is ready for them and the environment is safe for them to work and give all what they can to serve the project goals. Encouraging energy and intelligence in others so that others or the team members can improve themselves and give the maximum that they can. We also have these responsibilities. The servant leaders facilitate. So servant leaders promote collaboration and conversation within the team and between teams, different teams. Then also servant leaders remove organizational impediments. So any obstacles or any problems, the servant leaders should work hard and take a hard look at the processes that are impeding the teams or preventing the teams from working, and also that is causing the organizational agility and work to streamline them. Then the servant leaders pave the way for others' contributions. We need every team member's contribution. This is very essential. So servant leaders work to fulfill the needs of teams, projects, and organization. So these are the responsibilities of the servant leaders. Okay. Examples of these responsibilities that a servant leader may have. Number one is to educate stakeholders around why and how to be agile, because not everyone is familiar with the agile environment and agility. So we should explain the benefits of business value based on prioritization, greater accountability, and productivity of empowered teams, and improved quality from more frequent reviews. So this is agility. We have to show and educate the stakeholders about the importance of working in the agile environment. Also support the team through mentoring, coaching and mentoring, in encouragement and support, and advocate for team members' training to improve their skills and career development, to have a scope and look at the future and feel that they can achieve more and they can get more chance to show their talents, their qualities, their skills, and even improve these skills. Also help the team with technical project management activities like quantitative risk analysis. So this is some sort of education or learning, okay, which teach them some activities or project management activities. And servant leaders who may have more exposure or training in techniques can support the team by providing training or undertaking these activities of training. Also, as a sort of availing a cheering environment or a happy environment, they should celebrate team success and support and bridge building activities with external groups, not within the same team but with other teams. and create upward spiral of appreciation and goodwill for increased collaboration. This will keep up the spirit of all the team members and make them give more. It's a matter of appreciation. Okay. One thing about the role of the project manager in Agile environment, it's somehow unknown or vague because the Agile framework and the Agile approach doesn't really address the role of project manager. Even some Agile practitioners think that the role of project manager is not needed, but this is not actually true. Okay, they think so because they think that the Agile team should be self-organizing. They should be responsible. They should take the responsibility or divide the responsibility amongst themselves. Still, those who are pragmatic, like myself, the pragmatic Agile practitioners and organizations, still realize the project managers can add a significant value in many situations, and this is really a fact. I think it's very difficult to drop the importance or ignore the importance of the project manager. Okay. When it comes to PMBOK 6, we had a definition for the project manager. That definition was like this, that who's the project manager? He is the person assigned by the performing organization to lead the team that's responsible for achieving the project objectives. So he's a leader. But the Agile environment deals differently with project managers. Project managers in Agile are thought of as being servant leaders, changing their emphasis to coaching people who want help and fostering greater collaboration on the team and aligning stakeholder needs. So, more because in Agile environment we think more about the outcomes. Okay, there is a more interaction with the stakeholders. So the bridging between the requirements of the stakeholders and what the team is delivering is usually done by the project manager or the servant or servant leaders. So as the servant leader or project manager encourage the distribution of responsibility to the teams and to those people who have the knowledge to get work done. So this is very important. They are a bridge, as mentioned. When it comes to team composition, then the teams think about how to optimize the flow of value. And we have the following benefits that will become apparent. Okay. These are the people are more likely to collaborate. Okay. This is in Agile environment. Teams finish valuable work faster. Okay. So because there is more emphasis on the valuable work. And then teams waste much less time because they don't multitask and have to re-establish the context. No multitasking or little multitasking is there. So no much time is wasted in multitasking. Okay. And also because the team members in the Agile environment, they gather timely feedback as we've seen in the previous lectures. Feedback from the customers, okay, is very important, and this is done frequently, okay, throughout the project life cycle. Okay, and because of this, we have what we call the most effective teams, and usually this comprises 3 to 9 members ideally. Sometimes, if needed, we can assign a bit more, but usually it should be less than 10. Okay, and in some situations, you might see 12 team members. But usually, you have 3 to 9 as the ideal situation. Okay, and they are ideally collocated in a shared workspace. And these teams thrive under servant leadership, the servant leader, okay, and are self-managing, okay, with members collectively deciding on task allocation for each period. So that's why, because they know the work, they are experts in the field that they are working in. So they can all divide the work amongst themselves, and they can manage this. So what type of teams we have? We have the cross-functional teams. Okay, so usually Agile teams are cross-functional, collectively owning the work and possessing all necessary skills to deliver completed tasks frequently. But we also have the collaborative work, and successful Agile teams limit work in progress, so we shouldn't have much work in progress to enhance collaboration, employing strategies like pairing, swarming, and mobbing. And this, why we do so? Because we want to avoid the many waterfalls. Okay, we don't want to be more predictive and depend on the plans. And we know that many waterfalls can waste time and waste resources. These are some of the attributes of successful Agile teams. Dedicated people. This dedication is done to achieve these goals. Increased focus and productivity. Smaller teams who are usually, as mentioned before, fewer than 10 people. Then the cross-functional team members, and the goal is to develop and deliver often, deliver finished value as an independent team, and integrate all work activities. Have also the collocation or managing location challenges, and collocation is important because whenever teams are collocated, there is a better communication, improved team dynamics, better knowledge sharing, reduced cost of learning, and commitment to collaboration. We have the mixed team of generalists and specialists. So some are generalists who know something about everything, and some specialists who know something, who know a lot about something or everything about something. So specialists provide dedicated expertise, and generalists provide flexibility of who does what, because they can help assigning tasks. And team brings their specialist capabilities and often become generalizing specialists. This is done with focus, speciality plus breadth of experience across multiple tasks or skills. Stable work environment. This is very important. Okay, and this depends on each other to deliver. Agreed upon approach to work. Simplified team cost calculations. Okay, easy to calculate the run rate. Preservation and expansion of intellectual capital. So this is the environment, which is the optimum environment for working. So as mentioned, these are the 3 key roles of the Agile teams. cross-functional team members. And those are the individuals with varied skill sets who collaboratively deliver the product. And the product owner, he is the person responsible for defining the features of the product and prioritizing tasks. So this one actually interacts with the customer and translate the customer requirements into tasks. And then the team facilitator is the leader who supports the team in their process and help remove impediments. The generalizing specialist, okay, so as we mentioned that Agile teams are cross-functional, but people often do not start off that way, okay. Yeah, they are cross-functional, but we don't start this way. How do we start? And many successful Agile teams are made up of generalizing specialists, or what we call T-shaped people. What does this mean? This means that the team members have both a focused specialty plus a breadth of experience across multiple skills, rather than a single specialization. So, yes, you are specialized in something, but still you have many skills and some other specializations. And the Agile team members work to develop such characteristics due to intense collaboration and self-organization. This is very important, okay? And we do this to swarm and get work done quickly. This is very important. We want to quickly deliver the work. And this requires them to routinely help each other. So everyone gives to the others. Every team member gives something to the other members. When working together, the teams can adapt the Agile principles and practice across many industries. And instead of having all teams members collocated, sometimes organizations have distributed, okay, or virtual teams that are distributed or dispersed in different locations and even sometimes in different countries. Okay, these dispersed teams may have each team member working in a completely different location, either in an office or from home. This is actually not the ideal situation, and we mentioned this before because of difficulty in communication. Whenever teams are not co-located, we'll find some lacking coherence, and there is a problem of communication, and the communication cost might even get higher. But still, they might be necessary in some or many types of projects. We have also the dedicated team members, and this is the optimal situation, okay? When team members are dedicated, they are 100% dedicated to the project. But in some conditions, okay, there is no dedication. This is not the ideal case, unfortunately. Sometimes it cannot be avoided. So the key problem with having someone invest only a capacity of 20%, 25%, or even or 50%, okay, which is very little on, 25% on the team that is that they will work and do multitasking as task switch. And multitasking has a problem of reducing the throughput of the team. And this might impact the team's ability to predict delivery consistently and delay delivering the outcomes of the project. Then the team workspace and the servant, the project servant or servant leader, okay, is responsible to avail the proper workspace for the team. And we have some Agile teams all work in one room together. Some teams, as we mentioned, have a team workspace for their stand-ups and chairs and work on their own in cubicles and offices. While companies are moving toward open collaborative work environment, organizations also need to create quiet spaces for workers, like they should be away from any source of interruption. Okay, they should be in calm, quiet spaces in some places. Okay, so companies are designing their offices to balance common and social areas with quiet areas or private spaces where individuals can work without being interrupted. So these are sometimes called caves and common. Okay, so they are isolated places that are quiet and creating a more suitable environment for the team members to work without disturbing them or without interrupting them. These are some techniques for managing communication in sparse team situations or environment. We have the fishbowl windows. Okay, here in fishbowl windows we establish what we call a long-lived video conferencing links between different locations. Okay, so the teams are not co-located, and this enables a spontaneous interaction throughout the workday. There is an interaction available the whole day, every day. And we have the remote pairing, and here we use virtual conferencing tools for screen sharing, voice and video communication, allowing effective collaboration despite time zone differences. Okay, because the teams dispersed in different places, and there are sometimes even time zone differences. Okay, so virtual conferencing is one of the tools that can be used. Also video communication and these tools. We have also the problem of organizational silos. Okay, and these siloed organizations create impediments for forming cross-functional Agile teams. So these are distributed, everyone or team members are not working together. Okay, they are working in silos. So there is no efficient workflow. And to overcome organizational silos, we work with various managers of these team members and have them dedicated to dedicate the necessary individuals to the cross-functional team. This not only creates team synergy or cooperation and collaboration, but also allow the organization to see how leveraging its people will optimize the project or product being built. So this is very, very important. We should try to minimize or overcome this problem of working in silos. So in conclusion, we can say that building an Agile culture is crucial for the successful implementation of Agile practices, and this involves fostering an environment that values flexibility, continuous improvement, and open communications. So these are the three main things, okay, flexibility, continuous improvement, and open communication. That's all for today. Thank you for being attentive. I hope everything was clear and added something to your knowledge, and wish to see you soon in a coming lecture. For similar material, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and also share and like on Facebook and other social social channels, okay, the social media channels, okay, and your feedback and comments are very valuable and very important to me. Again, thank you, and see you very soon.